welcome back to another video. I'm Purple Gaming here, and today I'm playing some more Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. So I actually just recorded a video that also went live at the same time as this, so you may have seen it already. How to deal with DDTs. But you know what, and in that video I was like, you know what, I'm not going to do another guide for this event because I've done it so many times. And then I decided to myself, you know what, I'm still going to do it as a double upload because I don't really feel like it being today's video, but I'll do it as well, because I feel like it's still fun. It's a pretty easy thing to do, and sometimes you guys like to see my random tips, because a lot of you guys are new from event to event, because they happen every couple months, and you may not want to watch an older video. That's fine. My newer videos, they generally get better over time, so, you know, if you want to watch the newer ones, they're probably better than the older ones, so, okay. If you're looking for the actual strategy, though, you can look to how to deal with DTs, because that was the video where I showed the build I was using for this. Woo! But yeah, so it should be lots of fun. Basically, I'm using the 3 basic DT camos. This is technically a connected video. I'm not going to call it a connected video, but that totally is what it is. So if you haven't yet, go watch how to deal with DTs. That'll be in the link in the description for this video, and in that video we'll have a link for this one. So yeah, they're going to be connected videos, sort of. That is me talking about how to deal with DTs, and this is me giving somewhat more, I guess, reasonable proof, technically speaking. It's literally just me doing more reasonable. I'm using 3 towers for this. I'm using Flame Princess, Max, and I'll be using Commander Cassie, your 3 natural DT popping powers. For more information on that, once again, take a look at how to deal with DTs. A comprehensive guide for DDT popping power, decammering, and all that other stuff. How to deal with the black rocket ships. Yeah, that was a cool video. Once again, let me know if you want to see other types of videos like that. Maybe a guide to bad balloons, I don't know. Because a lot of people ask for guides, and I get it. I give a lot of information. I play this game a lot. I know quite a bit. Or at least I like to think I know quite a bit. So yeah, you should come to me for advice. I know a fair bit. I can be useful. But yeah, so all these towers have cam protection, lead popping power. I'm going to try to just use the 3 of them. They also all have currently treasure chest keys, and Flame Princess has Thought Can Wand. So I probably will drop Monkey Farmer because I don't want to have to collect the money myself. Obviously you could. So yeah, obviously I am using things like Demon Heart and Baker Shard and blah blah blah. So I am using epic and super rare trinkets. So this is a little bit stronger than the average person. But once again, if you take a look at, if you've already seen my how to deal with DT videos, you'll know there are a couple other sneakily options in the common and uncommon trinkets that actually do significantly increase damage to more class balloons. So if you don't already know what I'm talking about, you should take a look at that video. If you can't tell, I really want you to take a look at that video. And you should like this video while you're at it, and that one. I feel like saying that a lot. I don't know why. I wonder why. But yeah, so I'm going to go over the event. Basically, this is one of the events. It is the Joshua and Margret Detectives thing. It happens every couple of months. This event is how you get a legendary wish orb. People ask that sometimes. These are the events, how you get them. This is your chance. When you watch this video, there'll be probably like 8 or 9 days left in the event, something like that. I don't know exactly. Assuming you're watching it not long after it came out, that is. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. The event is here. Don't miss out. No matter what stage of the game you're at, it's good. Whether you're just starting off the game, if you just downloaded the game yesterday, you can still play the event. You still should play the event. You'll still get good stuff. It'll help you progress. You still might beat the event. That's always what I have to say. It requires a lot of active play if you want to straight up win. If you're really early on, if you're only beating normal mode and you can't beat hard mode, you're going to have to be playing this event multiple times, like 3 or 4 times a day, every single day for the entire event duration if you want the legendary wish orb. But then again, realistically, the rewards from this event will probably be enough so that you don't need to only play on normal mode anymore. This event usually gives 1 epic, gives some shards, some gems, usually a super rare wish orb, and obviously you get the legendary wish orb, which will either A, give you a legendary item, or honestly, if you're unlucky, can give you a epic item, which is still really, really good, especially if you're just starting off. Though I'd still probably take the legendary, as it's probably more useful in the long run. But yeah, so for this event, obviously, if you're beating normal mode, it's still good. You get 1 magnifying glass per difficulty, basically. So normal mode gives you 1, hard 2, extreme 3, and impossible you get 4, which is what I'm doing. Just do the hardest difficulty you can do. Keep an eye out for Fortified. This map actually does have Fortified, but it's a fairly easy map. I'm still doing it. You know why I'm still doing it? Because I'm really powerful. I'm late into this game. I am in the end game, definitely. If you don't call this the end game, I don't really know what you consider end game to be, because I have all the characters, I've beaten most of the maps on Impossible, including the hardest ones in the game, have decently high level characters. I'm pretty sure I'm in the end game. I've completed the compendium for normal trinkets and weapons and allies, including the legendaries. The only ones I don't have are the motion ones. I feel like I can fairly easily say I'm in the end game of this game. But yeah, so in case you're curious, Bloontonium tips, that path is related to my video, but yeah. What was I saying? Right, no matter what, do the event. If you just started off, do the event. If you're in endgame like me, have almost everything, have all the legendaries already, do the event. Worst case scenario, unless the only situation where you might not want to do the event is if you have 10 of every single legendary ally, like 4 or 5 of every single legendary weapon, and all of your characters are level 10. Only if that is the case should you not do the event. In all other circumstances, it is worthwhile to play this event. That's it. That's my story to you. Otherwise, if you're in the like 0.0000001%, aka 5 people who actually have that done, then why are you watching a guide? I mean, I appreciate it, but you probably shouldn't be if you've already beaten the entire game. But yeah, that's pretty important. But yeah, so Fortified, watch out for Fortified, because Fortified means double health, which means if you can barely beat Extreme Mode, if it's a Fortified map, don't try, even if it's an easy one. If it's a really hard map but not Fortified, still, maybe can't try, maybe do the lower difficulty. Make sure you beat the map on some difficulty, though, because otherwise, it's a little iffy to switch and will basically lose your time. I mean, other things will happen, but essentially you're just gonna lose time, and you don't want to lose time, so make sure you get that. That's basically the story. Yeah. Magnifying glass, you have 10 days to do the event. You can do each map, and you can play a map basically every 4 hours. Right, I was gonna place down Monkey Farmer. I'll do that for a second. All he does is pick up, like, the wish orbs and things I'm collecting. If you want to see this, I have my wish orb farming video. I'll probably link that in the description as well, because why not? But yeah, this is going fairly well, not that surprisingly. It's a pretty easy map. But yeah, so, what was I saying? I was talking about something important. Right, the event. It's 10 days long. You can do a map every 4 hours. You can watch ads to shorten it by 15 minutes. That is an option. You can use gems. That is a method. If you have treasure chest keys, especially multiple like me, you can basically just use gems to skip the entire event and do the entire event in like 1 day, and sometimes just barely even come out positive in gems. Don't ask me how. Either watch the video or ask some people that clearly know exactly how to maximize that benefits. I don't know exactly. It requires a bit of RNG, and I, for whatever reason, don't seem to be getting as many gems as them, but you do get a lot of gems. That is an option to skip the event. But realistically, I don't think it's worth skipping with gems unless you have most of the OP epic items you want from the shop, because otherwise, save your gems for the shop, for your epic items, for your thought cannon wands, or, you know, for more treasure chest keys, because shop's good. Shop is where you buy items with gems. It's super useful, so save your gems for that. Normally, you can watch an ad if you need to. For the various difficulties, obviously you have to play them a various number of times. In order to get the Legendary Wish Orb, which is the final reward for this event, you need 35 magnifying glass. 35 magnifying glasses requires 35 plays on normal mode. It would require 18 on hard mode. It requires 12 on extreme. And if you're lucky enough to be in my position and be playing on Impossible, it only requires 9 plays, which is pretty helpful. That's less than 1 game a day if you actually want to spread them out properly. But if it's less than 1 game a day for Impossible, it's roughly 2 games a day for extreme, 3 games a day for hard, and 4 games a day for normal mode. So if you're on normal mode and you want to get the Legendary Wish Orb and you're only playing on normal mode, you have to beat every single map 4 times a day. 4 times a day is not that easy. Also, I'm not liking that fortified ZMG. That made it way too far. But yeah, you have to beat it 4 times a day. That's a crazy, crazy long length of time. But yeah, that DT was scary. Good thing I have other abilities to use. I may have to cheat and drop Super Monkey. I wasn't planning on it, but I definitely might. Yeah, so make sure you're doing that. So if you do want to get it on normal mode, Be prepared to play 4 times a day. If you maximize it, play once before you, like as soon as you wake up, once before you go to bed. If this is an option, I don't know if it's an option. You'd still have to play 2 in the middle, so I guess, yeah, they're every 4 hours, so depending on your schedule, that might be a possibility. If not, you may have to resort to either A, the gem method, or B, watching a ridiculous amount of ads. If you watch the max amount of ads, you can basically do the entire event in like a day or 2, because I believe you can watch away 2 hours of each one. So if you're watching enough ads, which is literally 8 ads every 2 hours, you can do even more games. So I mean, that's technically an option if you want to do that. But yeah, still do it. It is still doable on normal mode. It's just really difficult. I'd recommend trying to push to hard mode, since that literally doubles your efficiency. And it's not that difficult to do. We will see after this game in a little bit what the first reward is for getting the first number of magnifying glass is. I think it's only the first one. So depending on what the reward is, you will get that straight away as soon as you beat, well, you'll get that the second you beat, which is it? Man, why is my brain being forgetful? As soon as you beat the first map, however many number of times you have to beat it on, in order to get enough magnifying glasses, you will get this item. Last time it was a super rare. I don't know what item it'll be today, or this set of months, this event, I guess. But we're going to find out in a bit at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. If it's an epic item, which it sometimes is, it can literally carry you through most of the event. If you're lucky enough, like me, and once in a while, it is a Phoenix Wand, very rarely, but occasionally it's a Phoenix Wand, that will basically carry you through the entirety of this game forever. If you get the Phoenix Wand, congratulations, you beat Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. Okay, not quite, but it's a really OP item. The point is that at the very least, even if you're not willing to put in the commitment of playing this event 4 times a day, every single day for 10 days, if you're only beating them on normal mode, it's still probably not that bad of an idea to, I don't know, maybe, what am I saying? I was saying something, I was thinking something. It's still not that bad of an idea to at least try to do, I don't know, as many as you can do, maybe 5, 10, however many. Pick a milestone, pick a reward, target for it. If you can't beat the full thing, you don't have enough time, or can't do enough difficulties to make the timing work out, that's okay. You don't need the timing to work out. What you need is to be able to beat, or to be able to get as much rewards as you can. That's my quote for this event, I guess. For these events, I always say the same thing. It is this. It's pretty simple. Always do the event, no matter what situation you're in. I've said it like 5 times already, but it's really true and it's really important. Always do the event, whether you're crushing it, whether you're OP, whether you're super weak, do it. You're gonna get a good reward no matter what. It is important. Yeah. But if you are struggling with impossible, especially DTs, I have some support for that. If you want to ask me some questions in the comments about, hey, should I do this, should I do that, feel free to ask. One thing I'm quickly going to talk about now, because I realize I haven't talked about it yet, is what to pick from your legendary wish orb. You can get any of the legendary items, the legendary allies, or character items. First thing, don't pick character items. Basically, you should pick a legendary item. You can, technically, if you really want to, pick a non-legendary item, but this is your only chance to get legendaries. You can get epics all throughout the normal game, every day, every week, every hour of the day, every day of the year. But you can't always get legendaries. Legendaries are limited by time. So, if you get a chance to get a legendary, you should probably pick a legendary. Feel free to reroll the legendary wish orb. You can only pick one, as they so tell you every single time you get a legendary wish orb. Choose one. You only get one. You may only pick one. So, yeah, gotta make a good decision. Personally, my personal opinion is number 1, Vampire King. Number 2, Monkey Farmer. Number 3, a legendary weapon. Number 4, Lady Rainicorn. And then, I guess number 5 is, I guess the Wind Dude, like Train Boss if you don't have him already. And then after that, I guess I have no more suggestions. If you get Thought Cannon Wand, use Thought Cannon Wand. But really, it doesn't matter too much at that point. I'm a little scared of this fortified battle balloon. I feel like I should win this. I do have good trinkets still, but I'm only using 3 heroes. And our battle balloon damage is not exactly the best as of right now. But he does loop around once, so if I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'm not beating this dude, then I could panic drop Super Monkey with my $76,000, because I have quite a bit of money. But yeah, so feel free to ask me some more questions in the comments if you have any. Once again, you should like this video if you haven't yet, because I think it's a pretty cool video. If you enjoyed it, you should. Check out my community tab on my channel page. I've been doing a lot of surveys or posts lately, polls, I guess, to decide what future games I should be playing on the channel. I really appreciate any feedback you guys can give me. So yeah, hopefully you can give me some feedback. It's nice if you can. Yeah, I'm dropping Super Monkey. I'm scared. I don't care. Super Monkey, buy every single upgrade as soon as I can. No, I'm not buying Super God. Man, I can straight up guide the God upgrade. That's a little scary. But no, that's not exactly my goal. Yeah, Super Monkey, he's OP. But I don't want to lose, so I'm going to be dropping Super Monkey anyways. I'll use his worthless ability. Hopefully this will be enough. I am realizing now that it is still BFBs, maybe Moabs, but Fortified Moabs out nothing. We don't have a ton of time to pop them. But I feel like we're still probably okay. We're good, right? Yeah, we're good. Okay, so I did beat this. Now we get to see what our first reward is for the event. It is true for everyone. The reward list is identical for everyone, so keep that in mind. Did we get more idols? We did. That's cool. You also get good loot for this. I almost forgot to mention this part. It's a chest as if you've never beaten that difficulty on a map before, which means you get things like a lot of character items, rare wish orbs, super rare wish orbs, all sorts of awesome stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, I mean, you do get a lot of wish orbs and things, a lot of gems to save up for buying items from the shop. It's good. It's all good. Make sure to do it. Yeah, it's the new event. It's the Joshua and Margret investigations. Happens every couple months. Don't miss out. You have a couple days left, so you should be fine. Assuming you're not one of the people that has to be doing it on normal mode, you should be fine. So we actually get to see the first two rewards. Okay. First reward is an epic power-up. Second reward, Striker Jones cap, an uncommon trinket. That's not very good, but as you get farther on, the rewards will get better. Maybe the next couple will be a super rare epic item. Who knows? Last time some of my viewers have already beaten this event by the time this video will go up. If you have, feel free to post the reward list in the comments. Otherwise, there will be another video of this when I beat the event, showing off all the rewards and testing out something. I don't know. I probably have a challenge idea too. We'll see. But yeah, have a wonderful day. Once again, like video, subscribe, watch other videos, how to beat TD, all that stuff. I've said it like 10,000 times today, but I'm in the mood to promote. I feel like that's okay. You're watching the video after all. But yeah, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye!